Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you. Another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, hey, folks, I'm Platter Review Series of videos I do for a little while. I'll go over there, trap food and drink items. I eat the stuff, I drink stuff. Then, folks, I'm going to talk about the stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff, folks. Hopefully. That I'm going to yammer on about in this here truck, wearing this here Grody work shirt, because I got out of work, I found a thing to review. This is what we're doing now. This is the connection of our lives, okay? Now, granted, the time you will have seen this, I will not be doing this any longer. I mean, I might be doing a review. It's possible. But I won't be doing this review. Well, with, the time difference and all of the physical reality and quantum stuff. Yes. Anyway, what am I trying for y'all today, folks? Well, we're doing banana bread. Boom! Nemo's banana bread. Banana bread! I found this at a gas station. I've never heard of Nemo's. Apparently it's homemade goodness away from home. That's the logo. You can see it right there. I'm not lying to you. They had a bunch of different breads, and I thought about getting carrot cake. Sounds like carrot cake. Yeah, carrot cake. But then I was like, banana bread? Shit, banana bread. Yeah, banana bread. I haven't had banana bread in a really long time. It's just not a thing that I frequently run into in my life. I mean, it's available. It's like most gas stations have like some sort of banana bread. But Nemo's is new to me, and it's a little tiny loaf. We're going to try some Nemo's banana bread. Hopefully it's banana-tastic. Is it going to be as good as homemade stuff? I highly doubt it, but I could be wrong. I'm not going into this with any prejudices. Smells banana-y. Okay. Okay. Alright. Be interested to see if there's any nuts in it. I know that's like technically banana nut bread, but like, I don't know. To me, nuts and banana bread are just a good combination. I think I'm seeing some nuts. Yeah. That might be a nut. Are you a nut? You better be a nut. Because if you're not a nut, you're like a rat turd or something. I don't need that business. Home. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I mean, right off the bat, it's not as good as homemade. It's just not. Homemade banana bread, as long as you get it, especially if you get it within that like real window when it's like fresh, but it's had time to settle a little bit. Oh, it's wonderful. It's not as good as that, but might be the best banana bread I've ever had from a gas station. I worked at a gas station for 7 years. Why? Because I make poor life decisions and then stick with them out of convenience. Yeah. By the way, I did a review of this too. Maybe that review will be up by now. But yeah, no, because like I said, they have like little banana bread slices and stuff that you can get. And they're fine, but like, this is better. I will say, it's a little dry. That kind of works against it. But the flavor is there. Like I said, it's not as good as the homemade stuff, but the flavor is actually pretty solid. Like, I'll give it to it. And it does have little nuts in it. That's a sentence that I said. But yeah, I actually kind of dig it. Like, it's very dense. It's not as moist as I would like. But in keeping with the expectations of what I'm buying, or what I bought, and what I'm eating, I'll give it to it. I genuinely think that this is, I'm not regularly in the mood for just random banana bread, But at the same time, I'm not going to turn down banana bread if it's offered to me. So, I mean, am I likely to go over there and pick up more of this anytime soon? Not really, because it's just not a craving I usually get. But at the same time, if I happen to be at that particular gas station again, I might go over there and pick it up. I mean, chances are I'd probably pick up one of the other ones, because I might go over there and do a review of them. Maybe we'll get some of that carrot cake, because carrot cake. Yeah, carrot cake. But it's not bad. I mean, it tastes like, banana bread tastes like banana bread. I don't think I've ever had banana bread that doesn't taste exactly like banana bread. You have to fuck up hard to fuck up banana bread. I'm sure I could do it, because I don't need to be cooking. But this is pretty good. It's definitely something that's made to hold in a gas station setting, but it tastes okay. It has all the properties of banana bread. It's just not as good as banana bread could be. And as somebody who's not going to attempt to make banana bread himself, if I do ever have a particular craving for banana bread, and for some reason I'm not in an instance where I could maybe get some other ways, this is a perfectly decent enough option. I'm going to go with it. It does, in fact, get my my little recommendation for whatever the hell that's worth. Now, that said, if you're somebody who's proper banana bread fanatic, I'm sure you folks are out there, a bananic. That doesn't work very well, but whatever. This probably isn't going to be up to your particular standards, but I think for anybody else, if you just, for whatever reason, really want banana bread while you're at a gas station, this will do the job. Anyway, folks, that's going to do it for me on this one. I don't really have much else to say. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year. And folks, if you could go over there and have yourselves a truly fresh out of the oven, but a little time to settle, banana bread-tastic rest of your life, because that's the business. Final 2 things, folks. Number 1, try to bring some positivity to your world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what do you do if you can't do it all the time? I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you do, folks. You try not to be an asshole. Not always the easiest thing in the world to do. Sometimes you're over there, you're drinking ginger ale that's been around for over 100 years. You're eating banana bread. That's not a half bad way to spend your morning. Better ways to spend your morning, to be sure, but it's not terrible. But even with that said, the day can turn. Maybe you're just over, you find yourself in a bad situation. You might be inclined to go over there and let your asshole out. But you don't want to do that, folks, because, unless you got an OnlyFans page or something, in which case, hey, that's, you do you. I ain't judging. But key thing is we got to try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives. It makes everything a little bit better, I think. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, maybe you're going to go over there and you're going to go, after watching this here video, you're going to go over there, you're going to make yourself some bomb-ass banana bread, okay? And you're going to you're going to take it out of the oven, you're going to let it sit for a little bit. It's going to be that perfect, moist, gooey, just wonderful, almost pastry-like deliciousness treat. And you're going to make it. It's going to be so good. And you're going to go over there and you're going to share it around the family. And, it's going to be such a wonderful thing. You're going to bring up all these shared memories about, how the recipe's been passed down through generations and all this stuff. And then you go over there, you bring out photo albums. You remember this person. Remember Aunt so-and-so and all this stuff. And, and then you all have like a wonderful family time together. Or you could just do that anyway, I guess. Do whatever works for you. So, yeah, that's not even that crazy of a thing that might be a lot to start with some banana bread. But to be fair, banana bread's kind of magical. All right, bye.